It's Fayette County Sports, presented in part by the Fayette County Early Learning Center, Epifano McDonald's of Fayette County and Jamestown, Jim Van Dyke's Automotive Center, Great Oaks Career Campuses, Kirk's Furniture, Liella Lanes and Amore Pizzeria, ProMedica Heartland Hospice, M&M Horsehair and M&M Fasteners, The Summers Funeral Home, Courthouse Manor and St. Catherine's Manor of Washington Courthouse. Thank you for watching Fayette County Sports on WCHC TV.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
And good morning, everyone. Yes, I said good morning, and welcome into our broadcast coverage here on WCHC. Fayette County Youth Sports, another volleyball game for you, the third and four games that we'll be broadcasting over a 7-day period. And this morning, or early afternoon hours, it's the Washington Courthouse Lady Lions taking on the Lady Shermans of Unioto High School. These two teams average about one match a year. Sometimes it's usually either down at the Unioto Invitational around the Labor Day weekend, or they have played each other toward the end of the season here at Washington Courthouse, or they've even met in the tournaments as well. So it's been a nice long rivalry going over the years. Just kind of putting some stats here together. One thing that really kind of surprised me a little bit was that Unioto now has won 13 straight games against Washington Courthouse. The last time that the Blue Lions varsity beat the Unioto varsity volleyball team was back in 2012. They beat them in the Unioto tournaments 2-1, and then turn around and beat them in the sectionals by a 3-2 score. So the Lady Shermans have pretty much dominated this series and having the Blue Lions number. And of course, with the season that Washington Courthouse has had, they're looking for just something to grab onto before they head into tournament play, which they will find out tomorrow along with everyone else when the tournament draws are announced at about 3:30, 4 o'clock in that time frame. Of course, Unioto is under second-year coach James Hutton. His first season went 10-13. Of course, we got to see him last year when they played out at Miami Trace in the tournaments, and they were the number 9 seed. And I guess it was considered a mild upset when they knocked off the 8th-seeded Panthers 3-2 out at Miami Trace. This year, though, their win total has jumped way up. They're 14-4 this year. They're currently in third place in the SBC with 2 games to play next week. Meanwhile, Washington Courthouse, we've followed their trials and tribulations this season. They have only got 1 win to put in their column, and that was down at Ross Southeastern a couple weeks ago when they beat them by a score of 2-0. They have played some 5-game sets, but unfortunately have come out on the short end of it, and they come into the contest here with a 1-17 record. As we mentioned, Coach Hutton is second year at Unioto. Of course, Coach Diatley is in her 8th year at Washington Courthouse. We'll be back with more of our pregame show in just a moment. You're watching girls volleyball action and Fayette County Youth Sports on WCHC.
A new way to healthcare is here. ProMedica Home Health, formerly Heartland Hospice, works on enriching lives one patient at a time. With office locations at 208 North Fayette Street, Washington Courthouse, and in Circleville, ProMedica provides care wherever our patients call home. Our services serve a 7-county Central Ohio area. As a local home health and hospice provider, ProMedica is ready to offer 24 hours a day, 7 days a week service for your healthcare needs. Contact them at 866-498-6456. That's 866-498-6456. ProMedica Home Health, Washington Courthouse and Circleville.
I've taken a lot of shots in my career. at Ohio State, in the WNBA, at the Olympics. But I didn't take those shots just for myself. I took them for my team. When it came to taking the COVID shot, I did it for the same reason, for my family, my friends, and my community. Because we are a team. I took my shot.
Along with Dave and Meyer Woollever, this is Randy Young. Thanks for tuning in on this Saturday morning. You've just been kind of following along. You got the Facebook open, or you're watching us on YouTube, and you're like, guys, it's not even noon yet, and you're already on the pregame show. Well, I know I got here about 11 o'clock. I walked in, and the first set was almost complete, so they must have started about 10, 15 minutes early. So it looks like the varsity game is probably going to be closer to the noon hour instead of 12:30 than we originally were told, but that's okay. We'll get on the air here, and hopefully we'll get a W for the Lady Lions, and everybody can go home and enjoy the Buckeyes or whatever this afternoon. But anyway, let's talk a little bit about this game. As we mentioned, the reserve game just concluded a few minutes ago, and Unioto swept that one 25-7, 25-12. In the varsity contest, we look at the Unioto team. As we mentioned, they're coming in here with a record of 14-4. They still have league games against Piketon and at Zane Trace, along with a non-conference game on Monday night against Logan. They open up their season really well. In fact, they won their first 7 games of the season. They beat Logan Elm in 5, then Chillicothe, Fairfield Union, Huntington in 4, Westfall in 5. Then their own tournament, they beat Greenfield and Trimble, and then lost to Circleville in the championship game 2-1. Then they went back on the road. They took on a very tough Adena team, lost to them in 5. Then beat Paint Valley in 4, then swept Ross Southeastern, then beat Piketon, lost to Zane Trace, and Adena and Zane Trace are the top 2 teams, by the way, in the SBC, so their 2 league losses there have come against those 2 teams. They beat Huntington, Westfall, lost to Adena a second time, then beat Paint Valley, Ross Southeastern Thursday night, 3-zip, and now here at Washington Courthouse. As we mentioned before, they come in here. They are 3rd in the SBC. Adena leads the league at 11-1. Zane Trace is next at 11-2. Unioto's 9-3, followed by Westfall. Then Ross Southeastern and Huntington are tied for 5th. And Piketon and Paint Valley with 1-11 records are tied for 7th. As we mentioned, we don't know who Unioto's or Courthouse C1's playing yet in the tournament, but they will take on they will find out on Sunday afternoon when the tournament draw is announced. Meanwhile, for Washington Courthouse, the Blue Lions, as we mentioned, have come in here with a team that has struggled throughout the year. You look at how they have fared through the 2022 season. They're a team that, as mentioned, has had a couple 5-set games, but unfortunately they have been swept a lot. And part of the problem is, we saw this again on Thursday night out at Miami Trace, and that was the fact that they would have spurts of great serving, but they would have problems with the play around the net area. They don't have a lot of height, and of course Miami Trace, just as use an example, you got Parsons, you got Butts, you got those 2 young ladies who are 6 feet plus that can pretty much kill and spike the ball very effectively. While you, meanwhile, Washington Courthouse, I believe their tallest player is like 5'9". So that's one area that, unless Coach Ackley gets a 6'1" or 6'2" young lady moves in the system next year, is something that they're going to have to kind of work on during the offseason on how to hopefully contend against that. You look at the Unioto roster, they have at least they have a 6-foot player in the name of Allie Park. She's number 10. She's only a sophomore. She leads the team in total blocks with 43. And then they have a couple 5'10" underclassmen. Kyra Scully who's number 11. She's had 32 blocks. She's a 5'10 sophomore. And then Abby Marshall, a 5'10 junior. She's averaging about 1.7 kills a set. She's third on the team in kills with 21. And she's averaging around 3.5 kills, or I should say 3.5 digs per set. So she can move around very, very effectively. The team did lose two key players from last year, Ava Eldridge and Clarissa Willer, but returning is first-team All-SCOL Sophie Coleman, 5'6" senior. We've seen her over the years. She's a really nice player. She's one of the co-captains along with Emma Schmidt, who is a number two. Sophie wears number 1. Emma wears number 2. She was the first, I should say Coleman was first team SBC. She's averaging around 4 digs a set. And the other returning player from last year's All-League Honors is number 13, Ella Cutright. She's a 5'9" junior. She's averaging around 2.8 kills per set. So it's Washington Courthouse looking, hopefully, maybe pick up a big upset here before they go into tournament play against SBC Unioto Lady Shermans. We'll be back with the starting lineups and also first set action in just a moment. You're watching girls volleyball action here on WCHC.
Sometimes it seems like it's hard to decide on a technician that you can trust with your vehicle transportation service needs. That's why since 2001, customers from Washington Courthouse and the surrounding area have made Jim Van Dyke's Automotive Center, 2247 U.S. Route 22 Southwest, their smart choice and auto repair service needs. Jim, Marlene, and Ray Van Dyke offer customers a professional, trained, and certified staff that can handle your vehicle needs. Jim Van Dyke's Automotive Center staff can do it all, including transmission, brakes, tires, and alignments. They also offer a free 30-point inspection to detect any potential service needs. They can work on both domestic and foreign vehicles. Call for an appointment at 740-335-2000. That's 740-335-2000. Or for more information, go to jimvandyke.com.
Singing here the national anthem, of course, by Zach Diatley, the husband of the head coach of Washington Courthouse, Ashley Diatley. I think they've got their PA system working now. Not very loud, is it? Both teams have been introduced. Unioto, Washington Courthouse. And again, the tournament draw is tomorrow. The voting, I understand, ended last night. So today the board of directors will kind of review everything and get everything set up on the brackets. And again, we'll know the tournament draw sometime tomorrow. Boys soccer starts next Saturday, first round. Then the volleyball starts next week from Monday, I believe it was, or no, week from Tuesday. And the girls soccer will also start a week from Tuesday. We'll have all that information for you on Fayette 43160 late Sunday afternoon. So if you want to check that out here on Facebook. And also we'll be on our Community Action web page, faycom.org. Is that right, Dave? Fayettecom.org? Kane. Oh, Fayette Kane, yes. Community Action. Yeah, okay. Got you, bud. I was off by one letter. That could really throw you off, though, you know? You're looking for it. Said, don't even that ain't what Randy said. All right, so hopefully the old voice will hold up and we'll get ready to go. The parents are set to be the voluntary back judge, and we're ready to go. Dave Tipton will be doing the head umpiring job. As the serve goes to Washington Courthouse start off. Haithcock, good block on the front line by the Shermans, and not able to get it back over the net was Weeds Salami, and Unioto jumps out with 1-0 lead. Macy Dirth, a 5'11" junior, will be doing the serving in the air. Serve on the front line again. And good play by Seaver. Saw a little opening. It's tied up at 1 apiece. In case you're just now tuning in, saying we're at the pregame show, well, we've been here for about 15 minutes. Everything got started about 10 minutes early today. So Maggie Wall serving for the Blue Lions. Evans partially deflected and coming up and trying to get the dig. Well, it was Mitchell. Fortunately, she couldn't get the right fist tight enough to get it over the net. Unioto at 2-1 as both teams now have exchanged serves so far. Jade Stewart, sophomore. Mongold to hit. Oh, nice hit there in the deep left corner by Salami Weed. Or Weed Salami, excuse me. Callie was our star of the game out at Miami Trace Thursday night. Hits out. 3-1. Put the wrong score on the scoreboard. I thought it hit the back, and the official said no, it was out, so apologize for that. So it is 3-1, now make it 4-1. It looked in from here. So Stewart on a roll with 2 straight serve points. Comes the Blue Lions on the attack. Wetzel now to Mitchell on the back line. Mongo and Reed Salami, and Going up and not able to get it over was Cutright. Now, Courthouse will get the point. That makes it 4-2. So Seaver now will get ready to serve the ball. Megan, one of, I believe, 6 seniors for the Blue Lions. Courthouse, a little off balance hit there. Beautiful play by Allie Clark. Looked like she was maybe going to go for the kill and just backed off a little bit and used her fingertips to get the little roll, and it works. So Morgan Daniels, number 4 now, will come into the game for Unioto, who's up 5-2, set 1, best of 5. Solomon now over to Haithcock. Dig by Unioto. Here they come on the attack once again. Another good block on the net by Haithcock, and also Solomon makes it 5-3. Madison Haithcock will be serving. Hit on the back lines. Coleman back in the game. Good save there by Wall. Now coming up, and just a little long by Fernandez. She got a good beat on it as he set her up on the right side, but unfortunately a little bit strong on the return. Probably a good thing we don't have a camera down there, David. Did you see that? They had a team camera down there and got knocked down. That's why we're up in the stands. Mongold tried to do a little finger kill. Unioto rebuffed it, and then back in play. Mongold and Fernandez, and good play there as trying to get the recovery was Allie Platt, but not able to get over the net. Point, Washington Courthouse. Callie with the serve. Comes to Sherman's in the purple, and it goes wide to the right. Point, Courthouse. 6-5. Lady Sherman's with the lead. Callie goes up in the air. A little nice roll there by Scully. Courthouse recovers. Going to try it again. Good play on the back line there by the Blue Lions. Hit there by Solomon. Again, a hit, and it's just in. Got the right corner. And that makes it now 7-5 Unioto with the point. Ella Cutright will be doing the serving for the Lady Shermans. So 7-5, Unioto with the lead. Set 1. Cutright serves, and hitting it out of bounds was Haney. Cutright again. Good dig there. Hernandez will push it. Nice play at the net by Courthouse. Keep the ball alive, and it goes wide, and it's point Blue Lions. It's now 8-6. Quickly coming back in will be Seaver. She'll take the place of Jordan Mead, who was in for just a few seconds. So Coach Diatley trying to run the players in and out. That one will go in the net off the serve. Point goes back to Unioto. Makes it 9-6 in favor of the Lady Shermans. And Coleman now will be serving. Long hit, Wall. Mongold. Seaver. Good save there by Stewart of Unioto. Now hitting it was Platt. Blue Lions again, Wall. Deep left corner. Going to try to set up the serve and got it. Good dig by Wall. And the Courthouse keeps it alive at the net. Ball's up in the air. There's another hit. Mitchell, good hit. Serve of the front line. Mongold. Salome. Unioto battling back. Wall. Mongold. Once again, Seaver. Again, Unioto gets a nice save. Mitchell couldn't quite get it down. Kirsten tried her hardest to get that one to stay in play, but unfortunately, it just kind of came off her fist a little bit. Her teammates giving her, hey, nice try. It's now 10-6 Unioto. Boy, that was the longest volley, and unfortunately, Mitchell again having problems with the ball hitting her hands and off her fingertips goes out. So 11-6 now, Unioto with the lead. Mitchell, Mongold, Salmi, just a little wide. Did it hit the fingertips? All right, well, the official asked both line judges, did they see if it partially deflected? Courthouse was trying to see if the official was trying to call. No buy, so it goes point Unioto. And another serve and another unforced error by Courthouse, and all of a sudden now they're down by 7, 13-6. As Sophie Coleman's on a run here in the serving department. Mongo high in the air. Ball in play. Marshall. Good play on the front line by Seaver. Unioto, little finger roll. Seaver. Mongold. Salmi. Good block on the front line. Nice play there by Allie Park, who has 43 total blocks coming into the game, leading the team. Good block there, and it's now 14-6 in favor of Unioto. Long serve. Mitchell to Mongold. Wall's got to get it over. Does on the third hit. Here comes the Shermans again on the attack, and that one is long. So it stops the bleeding a little bit, makes it 14-7. As it was 8-6 at one time. That one's hit long. 15-7 now. Substitutions. Platt's out. Coming in will be Wetzel, a 5'9" junior. She'll be doing the serving duties for the Lady Shermans, who's up by 8. Mitchell, Mongo. Good block, front line. Once again, there's Hallie Park. Outstanding play there by the 6-foot sophomore. And we got a timeout by Coach Diatley. We'll take one as well. First set, Unioto's up 16-7. You're listening to Fayette County Youth Sports here on WCHC.
Hi, my name is Olivia Pryor, and I'm from Fayette County Early Learning Center. We are now currently enrolling for our Head Start, Early Head Start, and Child Care Partnership programs. We have programs for pregnant moms and children from birth to 3, children from 3 to 5, and then we also have an existing Child Care Partnership where we meet with and work with child care programs and serve children from 6 weeks to 3 years old. If you're interested in enrolling, please stop by and see us or give us a call at 740-335-7282, and we hope to hear from you soon.
16-7, Unioto on a roll. They have outscored Washington Courthouse now 8-1 in this last exchange of serves. Seaver. Again, the Shermans on the attack. Good dig by Wall. Mongold. Seaver just wide left. Out of bounds. Or right, I should say. Right's toward my side, left's on the far side. I'm trying to remember how it would look if you're facing the court, not the side view that I've got. Wall had to go out of bounds and save that one. Unioto. Mitchell, good save. Mongold, Wall. Comes way up the line, gets the save. A little push hit, and it's a good play there by Unioto. Once again, Park with the play. 18-7. Hit them where they're not. Mitchell. Mongold. Haycock with the hit down the right line. Right at Wall. Seaver. Now good push hit by Seaver, get it over the net. Here comes Unioto. Good save by Mongold. Wall. Seaver. Back line. Miller for Unioto's now in the game, and we got a whistle. And carrying the ball, violation. So that stops the bleeding at 18-8. And now it goes to Washington Courthouse serving. Maggie Wall, only a sophomore. Little hit there. Good dig there by Haythcock to save it. Now Mongold gets it over. Here comes Unioto once again on the attack. And right at Mongold, Mitchell now on the front line to Weed Solomon. Now here comes Unioto. Good block by Kaylee on that front line for the Blue Lions. Another hit. Hit up by Seaver. Mongold. Now Wall down the right sideline. Unioto saves it, comes, and they go wide with it on the return. Point, Blue Lions, 18-9. So Maggie Wall will be serving. Hit, Haythcock, Wall. And Callie just couldn't quite get it over. 19-9. Courthouse gets a little roll going here, then all of a sudden they have an unforced error and he's not able to get any kind of consistent serving game going. Platt with the serve. Haythcock across the net. Comes Unioto again. Good hit there, but saved by Wall. Seaver takes a little bit off of it. Unioto twice, 3 times. And Weed Solomon trying to set it up. Now over to the Shermans. Another, good play by Mitchell. Get it over and then come right back and gets the killer. It was Allie Park. I mean, they set her up perfectly. Mitchell hit it right to her and she just said, boom-ah. And it's 20-9. Jada Stewart serving. Seaver, Mongold, now to Haythcock. Unioto on the attack, a little off balance hit, off the fingertips, good by Abby Marshall. She just took a little bit off and hit the fingertips and got it inside the right sideline. 21-9, favor of Unioto. Long hit, 21-10 now. Favor of the Shermans. And the Spick will come in. And Stewart will go back to the bench. Megan Seaver serving for the Lady Lions. Whoa, my goodness. That was hit long. Megan's got that pigtail behind her and looked like it glazed off her, but the officials didn't say it was, so it's a long hit, so it's a point Courthouse. 21-11. Good dig, and we're going to have a violation. Said Seaver pushed into the net or something, so it was an unforced error, so violation gives the ball back to Unioto. Makes it 22-11. And Morgan Daniels will be serving now. Ball's up in the air. Wall, and that one's hit long. 23-11. 22-11, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's 23-11. That's what I thought. Guys on the scoreboard a little slow over there. Keep it in play. Haythcock gets it over. Another attack. Good dig by Wall. Mongold. Fernandez blocked at the net. They're going to give it to Courthouse. So Courthouse will get the point. Substitution quickly. Allie Park comes back in. Well, I thought she was coming in. Guess they brought in Kyra Scully, a 5'10" sophomore. 24-12. Now another substitute. Allie Platt will come in for the Shermans. Abby Marshall is serving at set point. Reed Solomon, and oh, there's 2 digs at it, 3 digs, and unfortunately Unioto can't get the ball up as we had the Shermans all over the floor. That's one area that the janitor won't have to worry about running the broom, huh? There was enough ladies on that floor scooting around. 24-13. Sherman still set point. Nice little push hit. Good save there by Mongold. Good hit by the right hand by Fernandez. Mongold gets it over the net. Here comes the Shermans once again on the attack. A good dig there by the Blue Lions. Unfortunately, hits it wide and goes out of bounds. That was off the hands of Mick, and that ends the first set. And set number 1 goes to Unioto by a score of 25-13. Set 2 coming up in 90 seconds here on Fayette County Youth Sports and WCHC.
Epiphone McDonald's of Fayette County and Jamestown has openings for individuals looking to grow with one of the top companies in the world. Epiphone McDonald's now has available crew positions at our Jeffersonville location starting at $16 per hour. If you're looking for management opportunities, positions are available starting at $18 per hour. Benefits include school tuition assistance, free meals and uniform, paid training. Check out our McDonald's of Fayette County, Ohio Facebook page. Epiphone McDonald's. I'm loving it.
Attention caregivers. Take advantage of the respite stay services at Courthouse Manor and St. Catherine's Manor of Washington Courthouse. Our dedicated staff can care for your loved one's needs while you take time for yourself. For more information or to schedule a respite stay, call us today. You deserve a break. Courthouse Manor and St. Catherine's Manor of Washington Courthouse, sister facilities with a family feel.
M&M Fasteners has been supplying quality fasteners across the United States since 1996. M&M supplies our customers with all types of fasteners from standard nuts and bolts to specials per your prints. M&M Fasteners is a complete fastener importer and distributor that can custom tailor our services to meet your customer needs. Whether it's 1 part or 1,000 parts to be customized for a special job, M&M can thread, turn, mill, drill, and weld parts to meet your specifications. For details, call us at 740-335-1641 or see us at our website at mmfast.com.
Wondering what comes next after high school? At Laurel Oaks Career Campus, you can forge a successful career path. Start as a junior and graduate with opportunities in dental assistance, education, construction, healthcare, exercise science, and more. Earn a career certification and college credit. What comes next is up to you. Open up a world of possibilities and discover your greatness. Go to greatoaks.com to find out more. That's greatoaks.com.
We're about ready for set number 2 in this battle between the Lady Shermans and the Lady Blue Lions. Once again, Unioto winning set number 1, 25-13. He did sweep the reserve set 2-0 earlier this morning. In case you're just tuning in and saying, boy, they're going fast. Well, I think everything started about 10 till today because, like I said, when we got here exactly at 11 o'clock, when that was the scheduled time, they were already toward the end of the first set. So everything's running a little ahead of schedule today. That's all right. We got plenty of things to do the rest of the day, don't we? All right, Maggie Wall will serve as we begin set number 2. Blue Lions in a must-win situation here. They don't want to get down 0-2 in the sets against a team like this. And they got the first point as Unioto's not able to get it back cleanly. Wetzel hits it out. Quick substitution. Mitchell back in on the back line. Fernandez. Wall again with a hit. And trying to set up on the left side and not getting over in time was Jade Stewart. So quickly, Courthouse is up 2-0. Good hit there by Park to get it over. Mongold pushes it toward the back line to Coleman. Trying to come up. Good dig by Wall. Saved by Seaver. Reed Solomon gets it. You got to hurry up and get back on defense. Good. Hayescott keeps it alive. Coming up from behind, Mongold. Good save. Once again, Unioto tries and Allie tried to get the dig and come up with it and keep it alive like she just did on the last exchange, but unfortunately couldn't quite come up with it. 2-1 now. Score. Courthouse leading. Unioto serving. Mongold. Hayescott, good hit. Here comes Unioto again and again right in front of Mitchell. Maybe waited just a split second too late to advance, and they plopped it right in front of her. We're knotted up at 2 apiece. Wetzel serving. Good dig by Wall. Wheat Solomon. Oh, good recovery by Coleman. Keeping the ball alive. Mongold, and it comes off her upper arm and goes to Aaron's right side where no one can get a play on it. Makes it 3-2 now in favor of Unioto. Wall. Comes Unioto again. Good save by Maggie Wall. Battle on the net. Whistle, officials. And they're going to get Courthouse for a violation at the net. So Unioto picks the point up. Makes it 4-2. Reed Solomon, Coleman. Stewart keeping it alive. Hit back now by Wetzel. Here comes the Lady Lions. Too hard. And goes out of bounds. Well, the scoreboard's got 4-2. I thought it was 5-2, to be honest with you. Unless that net violation was on both teams and they scratched a point. That's something I can figure. I really don't know because I've been watching the scoring here. And that one's hit right to the left sideline. Point Unioto 5-2. Just moving the ball very effectively on the Courthouse side. Hitting it on the sidelines, and Courthouse goes to protect that. Then they come right back to the middle. Mitchell. Mongold. Blocked at the net. Good play once again. Allie Park. And timeout by Coach Diatley. 6-0 run by Unioto. They're up 6-2. You're watching Fayette County Youth Sports here on WCHC.
Hello, I'm Tara Ivers from Fayette County Early Learning Center, and we are now enrolling for several of our programs. We have a home-based program that serves pregnant moms through children age 3. We also have a center-based Head Start program that serves children in our program ages 3 to 5. We have a partnership with Fayette County, Highland County, and Clinton County where we work with child care programs to enroll children 6 weeks to 3 in our center-based program. So please call us at 740-335-7282. We'll help you enroll. Thank you.
We'll have more volleyball action coming up Monday night right back here at Washington Courthouse. They'll play host to the Lady Tigers of Waverly. Reserve game is scheduled to start at 5:30. Depending on how it goes, been saying 6:45, but we may end up going around 6:30 on Monday night, so tune in for that. All right, Courthouse after the timeout. Wheat Solomon and Nat, too long. 7-2. A little bit too much on that one. Callie. Mongold. Hayescock can't get it over the net. Matt's a little frustrated with that one. 8-2. So Courthouse jumped out to a 2-0 lead. Unioto now has been on a 8-0 run with Reitzel serving. Good save out of bounds. Wall now to Hayescock. Here comes Unioto on the volley. And once again, Miss Duncarino, Allie Park with another kill. I don't know how many she's had today, but it's I just put the number up there around half a dozen. We're only in set number 2. 9-2 Unioto. Right, so Courthouse. Left-handed play there on the left side. Good play there by Jade Stewart. Little finger roll, and Seaver's not able to respond. It's now 10-2 Unioto. Good play there by Mongold. Changed it up a little bit. Here comes Stewart, and Mitchell can't come up with it cleanly. That makes the score now 11-2. Well, we saw this the other night, Miami Trace. They went on an 11-0 start, and finally, Courthouse breaks the snap as Mongold is able to get Stewart out of play and able to knock it off her fist and goes out of bounds. So 11-0 run there by Unioto. It's now 11-3. Seaver with the serve. Deep hit on Marshall on the back line. Cannot get it over the net. Fernandez having problems with it. The ball was coming out of the net, but she'd already hit it once. She can't hit it a second time. Seaver out, and Mick is in now for the Blue Lions. Serving is Jade Stewart. And a good block at the net as, again, Fernandez trying to get it over, and another beautiful block there by Allie Park. 13-3. And that one's in the net. So they'll stop that little run by the Shermans. Stewart quickly heading to the bench. Substitution. Emma Spick will come in for defensive purposes, I guess. And Heathcock will be serving. Madison. Stewart. Wall. Mongold. Good coming around from behind by Weed Salome. She had the good idea, and it worked because it came off the fingertips on the left sideline off the Unioto, so it's a point for the Blue Lions. Makes it 13-5 now. Set up front line again. Little finger hit, and it's good as Unioto, Abby Marshall making a nice play there. Heathcock out. And Unioto will serve. That is Haney. That's in for Courthouse. Couldn't see her number there for a second. So I had to hesitate. That one, Haney, nice save there. Wall, Fernandez. Couldn't get it over the net. Good play. She had the right idea. She was going to take a little bit off of it on the lobby. But on the lobby, I should say, but unfortunately hit the top of the net. It's 15-5. Unioto now with the lead. Long hit back line, off the hands, and goes out of bounds off of Haney. As Morgan Daniels is on a roll serving. Unioto up 16-5, their biggest lead of the game. Mongold, Weed Salome, and that definitely came off the fingertips of Unioto. See that from up here. So point Blue Lions, and it's now 16-6. Callie Weed Salome now will be serving for the Courthouse team. A couple substitutions, and among them is Coleman's back in the game. Serve, right at Marshall. Good save there by Reitzel. Get it over. Here comes the Blue Lions. Unioto. Oh, a kill. Well, I tell you, they set up Macy Darth beautifully. They barely put anything on behind it, and boy, they just let it stay up there. And she said, I'm going for the kill, and she got it and knocked it all the way out into the lobby area. 17-6. So Marshall will be serving again for Unioto. And trying to get the dig was Haney and just couldn't get up the line fast enough. 18-6 now. This is Unioto's biggest lead at 12. They won the first set 25-13. Wall digs, Mongold. Good hit there by Mick. Now here comes Lady Sherman's. Good block on the front line by Mongold. Nice play. And point goes to the Blue Lions as a net violation on Unioto. So Fernandez will be serving down 7-18. Coming down the left line was Platt, but Blue Lions did it successfully returned on the volley. And now that one came off the fingertips of one of the Unioto players and kind of made the trajectory downward a little bit and didn't allow the Lady Lions to get a chance for a dig, so it's a point. And now it's Unioto up 19-7. Serving will be Cutright. Wall of the dig, Mongold, one-hand push shot. Here comes Unioto again. Mitchell, nice save on the back line. Mongold, got to get it over, they do. Once again, the Shermans trying to hit the middle. Mongold. And good return there by Wheat Solomon. There comes the Shermans again. This one's a little bit strong, and it is too strong. It goes out of bounds. So it makes it now 19-8 in favor of Unioto. Haythcock re-enters. Haney back on the bench. Substitution. Mongold wasn't pretty, hit top of the net, but it goes over, and that's all that matters. Good dig by Wall, unfortunately hits the net and didn't go over. Point, Unioto. 20-8. So Macy Dirth, 5'11", goes out. Allie Parks at 6 foot comes in. I would like to do that kind of substituting. You increase your height by 2 inches. Ball's hit wide and out of bounds by the Lions. It's 21-8. Set 2, best of 5. Sophie Coleman. Courthouse gets it over. Seaver. Comes to Shermans again. Good dig by Wall. Seaver. Back to Wall. Blocked on the front line. Attempted at least by Allie Park. The ball hit her fingertips, but she couldn't continue, and the ball falls, and it's 21-9. So Maggie Wall will be serving. And carry on that play by Platt. Point, Blue Lions, 21-10. Here comes the Shermans. Oh, good block, front line. Wheat Solomon, and unfortunately it went wide left, out of bounds. I believe that's what they called. Yep, 22-10. We wait for a substitution. Wetzel back in. Wall, dig, Mongold. Wheat Solomon. Coleman. Unioto. Mitchell can't come up with the dig. 23-10. Unioto 2 points away from claiming set number 2. They got to win 3 though. Haythcock. Mongold back to the net, gets it over. Here comes the Shermans. Set. Wheat Solomon try to take a little off of it. Unioto response. Cross court hit. Nice play by Seaver. They're back to the net, hitting it back to the right, and that one's long. So good play by Megan Seaver there on defense to keep the volley going. It's now 23-11. Yep, Seaver will get to serve. Mitchell out. Fernandez re-enters. See if the Lady Lions get a roll here going. Need a big one. Coming back, partially hit by Fernandez keeps the ball alive. Unioto. Cross-court hit. And trying to come up and saving it with her left hand was Callie. Unfortunately, it was not enough, and it goes out of bounds, 24-11. So Jade Stewart now will possibly have a potential set-winning point here as she serves. Front line hit, comes back, down the line, can't come up with it cleanly, and that ends the set number 2. Unioto winning 25-11. So Shermans have won 25-13, 25-11. Set 3 coming up in a moment. You're listening to and watching girls volleyball action on WCHC.
It's Vanessa Summers, and when my father opened Summers Funeral Home in 1991, my family promised that in the time of need, we would offer thoughtful, caring, and respectful services to those left behind in dealing with the pain and decision-making. Now, 30 years later, we still make it our commitment to you to treat everyone with the utmost professional care that we can provide. In your time of need, please remember we are here for you. Summers Funeral Home at 223 West Market Street, Washington Courthouse, Ohio, 43160, and please call us at 740-335-6078.
Gotten the COVID vaccine.
So have I.
I have too.
The sooner we're all vaccinated,
the sooner we can get back to normal. I'm looking forward to going to live concerts,
sports events,
graduation,
going out with friends.
It's not about me.
It's not about me. It's about protecting the people I care about.
To protect my community. I just want to do my part. Even though I'm young and healthy,
I know it's the right thing to do.
Take your shot.
Protect your family and your friends.
Don't hesitate. Vaccinate.
All right, back here at Washington Courthouse. In case you're just tuning in around the 12:30 hour, saying, wow, they're already in set 3. You guys are moving fast. As we mentioned earlier, it kind of started a little bit earlier today. We had promoted 12:15. I think, what time? I think, David, we went on about 11:45. So things are kind of moving along here on this Saturday. Monday night, we'll be here against Waverly. We're going to say 6:30 now. I think we've been saying 6:45, but let's say 6:30. Wednesday night, we're going to do soccer. We're still kind of deciding which way we're going to go yet. Courthouse girls have a soccer match against 5 o'clock, and then Trace has got a doubleheader. So we'll kind of look at things and decide that probably Monday. The next Friday night, we have Miami Trace football. They'll play Greenfield. Trace coming up with a big win last night. Boy, what a win by the Blue Lions, huh? Up 17-0 at half. Chillicothe got to within 17-14. And then Rocky Jones with a 72-yard touchdown run wrapped it up 24-14. Courthouse now has to go to Jackson. Those two teams are tied. They play Friday night, so we'll try to keep you up to date on that game. So next week, 3 nights, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Then the following week, who knows, because we'll be in tournaments. Again, after the draw, Dave and I will sit down. We'll try to map out a little strategy here. Also, don't forget, we will have the Buckeye Christian School Organization's state tournaments on the Epifano Sports Network the last weekend of October, both soccer and volleyball. We'll tell you more about that later on. We start set number 3, Unioto with the serve. Haycock, cross-court hit. Coming back, and good dig by Mitchell. Mongo, wall off the fingertips of Park, and it's a point for the Blue Lions. I'm looking down. I'm seeing some folks now just getting here, David. They've missed about all the action. Glad you folks are with us. Coming back, ball's in the air. Finally, Unioto gets it over, and right by Mongold, who's a little disgusted with herself because she thought she should have had a chance at it. 1-1 game. Wall. And unfortunately with the dig, she hits it into the net. And that makes it now 2-1 Unioto with the lead. Jade Stewart doing the serving. And that one's right inside the line. That's an ace serve too. Wall was setting to go get it and backed off the last second. Thought it was going to be long and missed it. So it's 3-1, an ace serve by Stewart. Wall to Mongold, can't quite get it over the net. Another unforced error. 4-1, Unioto with the lead. Set number 3. Mitchell. Boy, that one really took off on her. Unfortunately, it headed toward the blue line bench, which is not going to work, to be honest with you. That's a 5-1 lead now. Stewart on a roll. Mitchell. Oh, she got something behind that one. Salome tries to get it over, keep it alive. Mongo. Callie with the hit, and it goes off the net and comes off the fingertips of one of the Unioto players. So the Blue Lions stop that little run by Unioto at 5-1. Megan Seaver will be doing the duties. And it's going to be short-lived that it hits it into the net, so another unforced error. Mongold, Seaver, Haithcott, Fernandez, and Morgan Cartwright, your seniors for the Lady Lions. They have one more home game Monday night, Waverly. Long hit, and that just got the corner as Mick, she thought that was long and didn't even try for it, and they hit the deep left corner point, Unioto. Coach Yatley says, hey, you got to at least make an attempt at it. You don't take anything for granted. Mongold hits the ball up in the air. Reed Salome with the hit. Here comes Unioto. Nice little push hit. Fernandez runs into Wall. They save it though. Haley. And that one comes off the hands of Speck. And that makes it 7-3. And coming out will be Daniels and also Park. Coleman re-enters. And I believe Wetzel. And another non-serve for the Blue Lions. Haithcock into the net. Wow. 8-3, Unioto. Sherman's hit in the air. Salome with the ball getting over the net. Here comes Courthouse and into the net. It's a hit by Ella Cartwright trying to go for the kill and came down on the ball, goes into the net. So Courthouse gets the point. It's 8-4. That one just clears the net. Up in the air. Haney. And couldn't quite get the ball up in the air and over by Blue Lions. And we're going to have a ball being carried by the team. So Seaver now will come in. Fernandez was serving at down 5-9. Coleman. Good spike there. You credit a kill to Kyra Scully. And it's now 10-5. So Sophie Coleman will be doing the serving. Back line to Wall. Comes the Blue Lions. Hit long, out of bounds. (10-5). Unioto with the lead. Okay, 11-5. That's the second time now there's been confusion on the score. Seaver gets it over. Unioto struggling to get it back though. As not able to come with a clean hit was Allie Platt. That makes it now 11-6, and Blue Lions will get ready to serve. Haycock re-enters for Haney. Maggie Wall serves. In the air. Maggie. And again, Unioto struggling on that right sideline. We're able to save it. Mongold. And ball is down and goes in for Blue Lions. And now they're back to within 7-11. One of David's favorite stores. That one is over the net by Wall. Hit and partially blocked and goes out of bounds. So Unioto will get it back at 12-7 with the lead in set 3. They're already up 2-0. Courthouse just trying to hold on here. See if they can figure a way to get a win. And again, a good play there by Abby Marshall. Again, a little one-hand push with the right hand. Again, hit it among several Blue Line players, 13-7. And batted around and cannot get it over as Mongold was laying on her back trying to get the ball in play and tried to get it over and unfortunately was not able to. So it's now 14-7. Unioto. Front line hit. Haycock. Comes the Shermans on the return. Wall sets up. Mongold. Seaver. Unioto, nice save. Hit. Over the net, good play. So 14-8 now. So Courthouse now back within 6. Wall again with the serve. Coleman, back line. Mitchell, Mongo. Oh, Seaver had a beautiful play, did a finger roll, and Unioto responded beautifully to get it back over. I believe that was Wetzel. So it's 15-8, and Jade Stewart, the sophomore, will be serving for the Shermans. Seaver, Wall, Weed Solomon, saved there by Unioto. Over on the left side, and that one is out. Is it in? Said it's in, okay. I was looking at the line judge. 16-8 now. Stewart, Wall, Mongold, good play there, right hand. Just throwing a little off balance. Mongold up in the air, Mitchell way out of play. Mongold, nice play. Gets it over the net. Good little hit there, and it was Marshall again taking a little speed off the lob and dropped it inside the right line. It's now 17-8 in favor of Unioto. Hit, that's in. Hit that back line beautifully. That's another ace for Unioto. Look, that's their third of the game. 18-8. Don't forget after the game, the Epifano postgame show, including the name of the star of the game, right here on WCHC. Right now, we still got this one going on. Unioto by a 10-point lead. Seaver, Mongold, Wall. All in the air, here we go. Hit, and Mitchell couldn't come up with it cleanly. Going to her left, 19-8. Timeout, Washington Courthouse will take one as well. Unioto's up, 19-8. You're listening to girls volleyball action, Fayette County Youth Sports on WCHC.
We should go bowl and have the best pizza in Fayette County tonight.
Ugh, I don't want to go to 2 places.
Well, we don't have to. The best pizza in Fayette County comes from the local pizzeria, Amori's Pizzeria, just inside Leo Lanes.
Really? No way.
Yes way. Come on in and grab a lane and the best pizza in town. Leo Lanes and Amori's Pizzeria, located right across from the Fayette County Fairgrounds.
Call Leella Lanes at 740-335-2580 to order your pizza today.
Back here at Washington Courthouse on a Saturday afternoon. We did a Saturday game last week, didn't we, David? What was it? I forgot what game it was. I think we did a volleyball game last week. Was it Logan Elm and Trace? That's pretty bad when you've done so many games you forget. Anyway, we're back here. That's, I guess, what we'll just worry about today, huh? Unioto with the ball in play after the serve. Mitchell, Mongo, Lee Solomon. Good save by Marshall. Cross-court pass. Oh, good play at the net. It's Callie once again with a nice little block there. 19-9. Favor of Unioto. Seaver serving. Dig by Coleman. Nice little hit by Marshall. Used that right hand fingertips, just that rolled and got it inside the right line. 20-9. Seaver out. Haney back. Check it, make it Nick back in. That one's hit wide to the left. So an errant, I should say, got it inside the line. I apologize. 21-9. So that's another ace. And that one is going to be hit out by Courthouse. That makes it 22-9. Lady Lions making it almost too easy now for the Shermans. Haythcock out of bounce. Mick keeps it in play. Comes the hit. Good save there by Mick. Mongold, Wall hits it right into the net. Couldn't quite get it up high enough to get it over the net. 23-9, 2 points away from winning the match. And that one again gets inside the line. That is the second ace that she's had on this exchange, and I believe that's 5 unofficially for Unioto. 24-9. And quick substitution. Seaver in. So the Blue Lions not protecting that far left line, and Morgan Daniels has been able to slip 2 ace serves in there. Go right at the middle and hits it into the net. Courthouse for the last hope here. Down 24-10. Park re-enters. Check it. They brought in Scully. Serve wide, goes out of bounds, and that's it. 25-11 in set number 3. So Unioto with a three-set sweep, 25-13, 25-11, 25-11. That makes now Unioto's win streak over Washington Courthouse 14 in a row. Again, that's all since 2000. That started in 2013, so it's been quite a streak for the Shermans over the Lady Lions program. We'll be back in just a few minutes. We'll hopefully get some comments from Coach Diackley and also announce our star of the game. So stay with us right here on WCHC.
Hi, my name is Olivia Pryor and I'm from Fayette County Early Learning Center. We are now currently enrolling for our Head Start, Early Head Start, and Child Care Partnership programs. We have programs for pregnant moms and children from birth to 3, children from 3 to 5, and then we also have an existing Child Care Partnership where we meet with and work with child care programs and serve children from 6 weeks to 3 years old. If you're interested in enrolling, please stop by and see us or give us a call at 740-335-7282, and we hope to hear from you soon.
Sometimes it seems like it's hard to decide on a technician that you can trust with your vehicle transportation service needs. That's why since 2001, customers from Washington Courthouse and the surrounding area have made Jim Van Dyke's Automotive Center, 2247 U.S. Route 22 Southwest, their smart choice in auto repair service needs. Jim, Marlene, and Ray Van Dyke offer customers a professional, trained, and certified staff that can handle your vehicle needs. Jim Van Dyke's Automotive Center staff can do it all, including transmission, brakes, tires, and alignments. They also offer a free 30-point inspection to detect any potential service needs. They can work on both domestic and foreign vehicles. Call for an appointment at 740-335-2000. That's 740-335-2000. Or for more information, go to jimvandyke.com.
Wondering what comes next after high school? At Laurel Oaks Career Campus, you can forge a successful career path. Start as a junior and graduate with opportunities in dental assistance, education, construction, healthcare, exercise science, and more. Earn a career certification and college credit. What comes next is up to you. Open up a world of possibilities and discover your greatness. Go to greatoaks.com to find out more. That's greatoaks.com.
A new way to healthcare is here. ProMedica Home Health, formerly Heartland Hospice, works on enriching lives one patient at a time. With office locations at 208 North Fayette Street, Washington Courthouse, and in Circleville, ProMedica provides care wherever our patients call home. Our services serve a 7-county Central Ohio area. As a local home health and hospice provider, ProMedica is ready to offer 24 hours a day, 7 days a week service for your healthcare needs. Contact them at 866-498-6456. That's 866-498-6456. ProMedica Home Health, Washington Courthouse and Circleville.
Hello, I'm Tara Ivers from Fayette County Early Learning Center, and we are now enrolling for several of our programs. We have a home-based program that serves pregnant moms through children age 3. We also have a center-based Head Start program that serves children in our program ages 3 to 5. We have a partnership with Fayette County, Highland County, and Clinton County, where we work with child care programs to enroll children 6 weeks to 3 in our center-based program. So please call us at 740-335-7282. We'll help you enroll. Thank you.
Now time for the Epifano post-game program, featuring coaches' comments and the player of the game announcement. This program is presented by your Epifano McDonald's restaurants, 3 locations in Fayette County and Jamestown.
All right, we're back here now with head coach Ashley Diackley, Washington Courthouse. A 3-set loss to Unioto today. Seems like the same old after every game. Inconsistent serving.
Right.
And then they found an opening, and they exploited, especially down the line play.
Right.
Every game.
Yeah.
And it just seems like after a while, you can only do so much coaching, I think. You know, the girls just got to adapt, and
right.
Just didn't see it again today.
Right. They were, Unioto saw the floor a lot as far as our openings, and they attacked that, and that was really, aggressive of them. But our wings did a good job of coming off, of being able to pick up tips. It was just too late. And then not moving and some of our focus tracking those balls was a little off. I mean, those balls were coming and they were moving, but our girls were expecting them to go out because they were high.
Yeah.
And that was happening a lot today. Unfortunately, we have to keep our mindset on the ball it's not dead until the official says it's dead, and we struggled with that today. So that was a part of our issue. I think we got stuck a little bit on serve receive too, because they do have aggressive servers.
Well,
so.
As far as the line play, I can't be too harsh on them, because I think about 6 times I said it was out and it was in.
Right.
So
right.
I was having trouble seeing myself.
Yeah.
But anyway, a thing that we've talked about too, that there's not too much unless you get a transfer in next year. It's going to be 6'2", 6'3". that middle, you just don't have a whole bunch of height. And
right.
The teams that we've seen you against, they've got some height there.
Right, and we do struggle for that height. I can't put any magic on them. Miracle Grow on them. I wish we had some height around here.
Maybe some extra prayers during the off season or something.
Right. Well, and when we played, we weren't that tall either. I think I was one of the tallest girls on our team when we played, and we just have to be aggressive and see the floor really well. So that's something we're definitely going to be working on, is making sure that we can see the floor and that we use other things as our tactics. I mean, we're not going to be a team that goes up and hits hard. We got to play smart, and that's something that we've struggled with. It's in times not go into freak out mode, but just play smart. So.
Well, you got one more game against Waverly here at home on Monday night, and then you head into the tournaments. The way the records are set up, you're probably going to get a first-round road trip, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Any thoughts on the tournament? I mean, all the voting, as far as I understand, is already
it's done. Yeah, we find out on Sunday around like 3:30. It's released. There's some good teams that they have, outstanding records. They're playing tough Division II teams. But I always view tournaments as new season. It's a new season, and we got to get focused far enough to play our best game every time we get on the floor. And we've struggled with that consistency, just like in sets. I mean, some days we walk out with different teams, from play to play. But it's I know the girls want it, and that's something that I don't want to discredit them for, because they do have the desire to work, and they try to adapt, and they try to work through all the the hard parts that we go through. And we haven't faced easy teams this year. I mean, we've had some big hits, and playing a lot of the SVC teams. I mean, their league is stacked. So I don't want to discredit my team for that. And our record isn't the greatest, but at the end of the day, my girls are top notch, and that's all I can ask for, is their best effort when they get on the floor. But they know they got to work, and they do take that upon themselves. They take that to heart. So hopefully in the postseason next week, when we get some time just to recoup and go over some things, we can really polish some of these things and make things more consistent.
I gotta say, there are some areas that if you guys could just get a little more consistency.
Right.
I hate saying that word, but
that's
the whole thing.
Yes.
You got to be on a consistent basis. If they just do that, they can pull off a couple wins.
Right. And we missed too many serves tonight or today. I keep saying tonight like it's evening, but we just missed way too many. 6 errors. So in a 3-set match, that's huge.
Wow.
I think we had 3 or 4 just in the last set. So that's we just got to get focused. So.
What kind of stats can you share with us?
Sure. Maggie Wall had 3 aces. For attacking, Callie Weed-Salmi led with 5. Alize Ryan had 2. Isabel Fernandez had 2. Megan Seaver had 2 kills. Maggie Wall had 2 kills as well. For our setting, Allie had 11 assists. For digs, Maggie Wall had 14. Megan Seaver had 6. Asia Haney had 5. Allie Mongold had 6. So got a lot of.
What was that 14 number you gave me for Wall? What was that on?
That was Diggs.
Diggs?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to say her and Mongold, those are our 2 candidates for the
Sure.
game. I'm just trying to figure out which way I want to go on that. But, they both had a really good game.
Both play with a lot of heart. Both of those girls play with a lot of heart. And they have a lot of leadership tendencies. We look to them for a lot of things. And Allie, I mean, she's just a hustler. She gives it all she's got every single time. And Maggie, she's tough as nails. I mean, she'll get behind any ball that anybody puts behind her. As hard as they can, she'll get behind it. So she's not afraid of anything. But those two girls are great girls to be a part of our program.
Kind of wish you could have them another year, you know?
Yeah. Well, I got Maggie for another 2 more. She's only sophomore, so yeah. Allie's a good person.
Allie can't do another year? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, red sugar.
Does she get a COVID year like the college does?
Yeah.
We'll take that.
All right, well, enjoy the weekend with the
Thank
family.
You. Thank you.
We'll talk to you Monday night.
All right.
Let's keep our fingers and toes crossed. We're talking about a W.
That's right. Let's go against Waverly.
All right, thanks,
Thank
Ash.
you.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Olivia. Appreciate you coming up, too. Yeah. All righty. So, with that, we'll look over the stats real quick, and we'll announce our McDonald's star of the game right after this.
The Bagels are back at your Epifana McDonald's in Fayette County and Jamestown. You can choose your favorite breakfast sandwich, either bacon, egg, and cheese, steak, egg, and cheese, sausage, egg, and cheese. Try out these delicious breakfast sandwiches backed by popular demand. The Bagels are back at your Epifana McDonald's restaurants. 3 locations in Fayette County and in Jamestown. McDonald's. I'm loving it.
All right, back here at Washington Courthouse, Dave and I have conference. We appreciate the coaches coming up with some stats up here, David, to be honest with you, because sometimes it's hard to make a decision just based on play-by-play. So if you have a few stats, it kind of maybe helps either justify in your mind or gives you something to think about. But when it's all said and done, we think Maggie Wall is going to be our star of the game today. She had 14 digs. She was all over the place. Mongold was in the running. They're both just outstanding players. But we're going to give the star of the game to Maggie Wall. And she'll be recognized along with some of the other young ladies from Washington Courthouse and Miami Trace that have won. We did have, of course, I believe Tanner won the football back in August. We've got a couple more football games and a soccer Wednesday night, so we'll have some more kids that we'll be recognizing in a show in November from the Epifana McDonald's restaurant. So, final score again, Unioto sweeps the reserves in 2 and takes them in 3. Everyone have a real nice weekend. Go Bucks if you're a Bucks fan. If you're not, we'll keep praying for you. And we'll be back on Monday night at about 6:30, all right? So stay tuned for that as Courthouse will play host to Waverly. Don't forget, we'll be posting the tournament draws for you late tomorrow afternoon on Fayette 43160. Until then, for Dave and Myra Woolever, I'm Randy Young. Have a good weekend, everyone.